in an effort to bring you the news that you can use. At least I hope that you can use it. We need to be preparing because we're coming into fall, headed for winter, where people are going to be more indoors than out. And right now, a lot of people are indoors because of the heat being so bad that it's too hot to be outside. So cases are spiking. Following the detection of a new strain of the novel, data put out by the World Health Organization shows an 80% increase. So I would say brace for it, but there's no need to brace for something that exists. Whether we want to believe it's still here or not, C19 is still spreading around this world. So the variant known as EG5 or ERIS is related to an Omicron subvariant called XBB.192 and is growing in prevalence globally with countries including the UK, China, and the US. So I'm going to give you a few numbers. It says in a weekly update, the UN agency said that the nations reported nearly 1.5 million new cases from July 10th through August 6, 2023, an 80% increase compared to the previous 28 days. However, the number of deaths have fallen by 57% to 2,500. But mind you, they are not keeping count or track of a lot of these numbers. So those numbers are going to be off. So the World Health Organization, I'm just going to say WHO to keep from saying all of that. The WHO warned that the reported number of cases and deaths do not reflect the true numbers, in part because countries aren't really carrying out testing and monitoring the way they were during the early stages of this pandemic. Many of the new cases came in the Western Pacific region, which saw infections jump by 137%. And you can see that in this graph. There are several countries like the United States, United Kingdom, France, and Japan have seen a summer uptick in cases in recent weeks. And I did a story previous to this one letting you know that the numbers are going up. And a lot of people are coming down with the C19 again, even if they've been jabbed. I have a family member who also has it. So we just gotta, if you want to wear the mask, wear the mask. This story is not about that, but it is about bringing awareness so you get to decide what you do. According to WHO's data, the highest numbers of new cases reported in the aforesaid period were from Korea, Brazil, Australia, Singapore, and Italy. And the highest number of deaths were reported from Brazil, Korea, Russia, Peru, and Australia. The public health emergency of international concern for C19 was declared over on May 5th of this year, 2023. It remains a major threat, though, and this is said by the organization called WHO. Continues to urge member states to maintain, not dismantle, their established C19 infrastructures, because you're going to need those things in place when these numbers continue to tick upward. As for India, their numbers are slowly going up. It's not at a rampant pace. So for them, they're saying there's no need to panic. Now, they didn't say there's no need to panic when it comes to all of these other countries. So I'm telling you, do not panic, but do prepare. Do get things stocked up in your home in case we get to that point where we have to shut things down for a little while to do deep cleaning and all this other stuff. So we need to keep that in the back of our minds. The SARS-CoV-2 variant EG5.1 is a sublineage of the Omicron variant. It has 2 additional spike mutations compared to its parent strain lineage. ERIS is not an official term, but used for simplicity. The variant is a descendant of XBB variant and seems to have some growth advantage that is contributing to increase in proportion of SARS-CoV-2 infections in most regions of the world. And this is said by Dr. Sanjay Pujari, who is the director of Institute of Infection Disease. India, like I said, their numbers are slowly rising while everyone else is rapidly rising. India on Saturday saw a single day rise of 38 fresh COVID-19 cases, while the active caseload declined to 1,487. According to Union Health Ministry data, the death toll has been recorded at 5,031,920. Now, it may seem like I rattled off a whole lot of mumbo jumbo stuff. Basically, what I'm saying to you is we need to be preparing. This is not out of fear. This is not to scare you. This is to prepare you for what is already here and getting worse. It's not that this is coming. Okay, this is not something that was in 2020 and they said, well, we don't think it's going to be that bad, and it turned out to be worse than they thought. This is already here. It's been here since really 2019, but we didn't find out until 2020. So we need to be stocking up our homes, getting our cold and flu medications, getting whatever it is that you take that will help you if you do come down with it again. Or even if this is your first time ever having it and you just don't know what to do, you don't want to live in fear of things. I have had it at least twice that I know of. Once that I kind of assumed that I did, so I just did what I needed to do. But 2 times for sure I have had it. And it was no fun for me or anyone living with a underlying condition, medical condition. And I know a lot of people are getting their kids ready for school, and this may come to the forefront. Are they using some of the same methods that they did when school started back after C-19 happened? Are they encouraging more of the hand washing or the distancing? Will the kids have to wear a mask, or is it optional? Those things are things you need to talk to your school districts about, and we need to just learn to live with it. Honestly, it's not going anywhere, but it is getting worse. Let me know in the comments, have you contracted C-19 before, or a family member, or you know anyone who has, and how did it affect them? Did they have that long hauler situation where they still had the cough for a long period of time? I know the first time I had it, I did have that cough for a long period of time. And it was a scary moment because I had moments where I felt like I might have needed to go to the emergency room, but I was too afraid to go because people wasn't leaving out of that hospital at all. And then when it came down to the things that I would have to take, nothing really was helping. And it took me talking to other people and what worked for maybe them or someone in their family. So this tea right here, I ordered that off of Amazon, and I promise you it's the most disgusting tea ever, but I feel that tea really did help me, along with the zinc that they told me to take and the vitamin D that they told me to take. But anything else, it just did not work. Well, there was one other thing that I took. What was it? So the other thing I felt like helped me was, well, one, I would take like NyQuil. That was just to help me sleep because I would feel like I'm having anxiety. Oh my gosh, what is happening to me? But I also would take these. Oops, showing you the wrong way. These here, emergency. Y'all, I got a lot of these. That's one pack right here that has a whole lot of little packs in it, like 30 packs in it. And then I have a whole nother one right here. They came together, okay? I stocked up on those and I still have them. So that's why I'm encouraging you guys to stock up on those items now. Don't wait until you get sick and then your family member has to go out there and get what you need. You already have it in the house. You want that stuff in your body as soon as possible. And I pray that none of you guys get it. I pray that we all stay healthy. So I always send my son when he's going back to college with medication that he can take. So he will get one of those packets, not packets, but the whole box, or at least 10 out of them. And we will also go and shop when he goes back to college and get what he need while we're down there, so we're not having to pack so much stuff. We try to shop when we're there instead of, you know, loading it in and taking it out. It's just a lot. So y'all take care, okay? Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. I would love to do other content on here, but I fear that it won't be watched because people really do need to know and want to know what is happening out here in the world. So, but you will see different content over here instead of news you can use all the time, because I am a human person. I am real, and I want you guys to, you know, I want us to get to know each other. I feel the best way we can get to know each other is, you know, for me to do these clean with me videos and vlog style videos, so you can see me outside of just doing a news story, okay? Because life be happening to me too. It don't just be happening to everybody else. I'm not immune to it. I am human to it, okay? And it affects me sometimes in a good way and a bad way. So let's all be here for each other. If I put out those content of different videos, not news you can use, but just something to take your mind off of the stuff that's actually happening, can y'all help me out and watch those videos all the way through and hit the like button and leave me lots of comments down below, because that does help those videos as well. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope this video was helpful, that it was not out of fear, because I never come to you with any story out of fear. But when I find out news that you can use, I almost want to do news you can't use, like gossip and stuff like that, because people always saying that I'm fear mongering, but that's just them showing their fear. Get prepared so you don't have to worry about that stuff. Things are going to happen. It's how you handle it and how you keep your grace in the midst of it all. So I love you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the best you that you can be. And when you are, go out and spread God's love, because God is love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on TOMMYBITESTV. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I will be doing more of these types of videos, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking.
Nice.
With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 You say take me on a treasure hunt.
I want to thank each of you personally for signing up and joining the membership. If you would like to join, click the button on the home screen.
Oh, I wish it was me.